Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something that I haven't done in a long time, probably since last March, and that is do another train review. This is a review of a set I got 2 years ago for Christmas. This is the Lionel LionChief Santa Fe Super Chief set, complete with Santa Fe FT locomotive and 3 Santa Fe passenger cars. So, this is actually a starter set that I got for last Christmas. Even though this is not really the thing that got me into the hobby, I do have an elaborate section and track. And by the way, this is actually my layout that I put under my grandma's Christmas tree. Let me get these off the track because we're gonna run these around the layout. We're gonna run that train around the layout today, not these Polar Express cars that I've gotten over the years. But we're gonna run this over the track. But if you guys remember the last time we did something with trains, I reviewed my LionChief Plus Hudson locomotive. It's a very nice engine. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. I might do a redo of that video since it's really been old and I haven't had this new phone. I think the footage might be a bit better if I do it with this phone. I don't know what we're gonna do. So anyway, the set comes with this locomotive, the 3 cars, a 40-inch by 60-inch oval of Lionel's Fast Track, a power supply, as well as a LionChief Plus remote, just LionChief remote, to operate the engine. You can actually operate this engine in multiple ways. You can either run it with the LionChief remote that comes with the set, or you can run it with Bluetooth using the free LionChief app. This engine is very nice. It has a plastic body, but it has die-cast trucks and operating die-cast metal couplers. And this thing actually kind of pulls really well. It actually looks pretty cool. I got it because I've never really had a LionChief. This is actually my first LionChief locomotive and my first diesel locomotive. All my other engines I had were steamer locomotives. So without further ado, let's take a look at this engine. Starting up at the front, we have a nice little thing right here. And then we have the front coupler, which does operate. Up here, we have some separately applied handrails, or grab irons. Then we have the 2 dual operating headlights, as well as lighted number boards on the side. Then we have inside the cab, it's an illuminated interior. Also, we have 2 detail figures, and if you look in the back, there's one of the 2 DC can motors that power this engine on the inside. Here on the side, we have one of the die-cast metal trucks. It's actually connected to the pilot piece. Here's the belly tank, the other truck, and as you can see, all this cast-in detailing actually looks pretty nice. We have this nice porthole windows. We have a Santa Fe and 159 on the side. Then we have this step right here. That's actually connected to the body. And then here we have the other coupler that does operate. On the back here, there's actually a door, but unfortunately that door does not open. If you look on top of the engine, you can see these separately applied horn pieces as well as some more cast-in detailing. Over here we have some smokestacks, but they're actually hollowed out because this engine does not have a smoke unit. And we also have some more detailing over here. If we look at the underside of the engine, it's over. We have 2 pickup rollers, 1 per truck. And then over here we have the speaker for the sound system. There's also a switch to turn the RPM sounds on and off. Also, there's a Bluetooth symbol, meaning you can run this with the LionChief app. So that about does it for the engine. Let me just put it back on the track. Now, let's take a look at the passenger cars. So this comes with 3 passenger cars, all made of plastic bodies. All have die-cast trucks and operating couplers, and they actually do look pretty good. All have interior lighting as well as interiors. This one does not have interior lighting. I don't know why, but the observation car does not. My lights did not work. So first we have this car with the 1474. And what I forgot to mention, there's flexible rubber diaphragms in here. And inside there's a door that door does open, and they are sprung, so they'll go back into place. Same thing with these doors. These doors also open, and they are also sprung. Got this nice fluting all over the side. Nice Santa Fe, 1474. On the top, we have some more of that fluting. Here's the bottom of one of these cars. We have some nice underside details, as well as 2 pickup rollers, 1 per truck. Let me put this one back on the track. So this has been the 1474 coach car. Now this one is actually almost the exact same, except the name, which is Isleta. I don't know if I said that right. If I said it wrong, correct it in the comments. Then last we have the Navajo observation car, but this is the boring end, so let me take you to the good end. Let me move over. There we go. There's the nice view. We have an operating coupler over here that does move. Then we have the nice observation deck. We have a tail light, which not operate. There's these marker lights, but they don't have our separate LEDs, as well as a nice Chief drumhead. So, now it's time for BFIMO, best feature in my opinion. The best feature in my opinion on this entire Santa Fe Super Chief set is the fact that this thing harkens back to post-war Lionel and the 2333 Santa Fe F3. And I heard, that was Lionel's best-selling engine. That still stands today. That thing is super popular, and I've been watching videos of this channel called TM Books and Video on the Santa Fe Super Chief, and as well as that review on ModelTrainStuff.com. This is a really nice engine, and it brings back post-war days. This brings me back to the 1950s. This is a very nice engine. That's my opinion. But now I'm just gonna go put my camera over here. I'm gonna power up the layout and run around the layout for a little bit. I just powered it up. The lights are on, as well as the lights in the passenger cars. Now I told you, observation car does not light up. And now you hear the locomotive make a chirping sound. That means that it's searching for a controller. That's where this comes into play. Turn on the handheld controller, and the light and the sounds turn on. So, let's hear the sounds. Here's the horn. Here's the bell. And here's some of the station announcements.
Welcome aboard the Santa Fe Super Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Chief is departing. All aboard the Santa Fe Super Chief. All aboard.
I'll give you a better look at some of the lights in the passenger cars. Very nice. There is no passengers in here, though. You can add them by yourself. So anyway, let's roll it out. This layout I made is a really nice layout under my tree, or my grandma's tree. It goes around here under the TV. Around the TV. Past there. And then through here with a station and a grade crossing. Goes around there. Around the TV. Back to that little underpass. Or like on the back end. Then we have all these cool little buildings over here, which are very nice. Oh, here comes the train. And while I have the train running, here are some of the announcements when the locomotive is in motion. And also, I wanted to give you a little preview of a video that's going to come up maybe tomorrow on my channel. I have some new Hot Wheels premium cars that are all fast and furious, like that DB5 over there. Him right there, that DB5. And we're going to see them race, and whoever wins out of those cars will race against that RS200 for the King of the Hill title. So be sure to tune in for that video. Now we'll roll this engine into the station and call it a day.
Your attention, please. The Super Chief has arrived.
So, that does it for my review of the Lionel LionChief Santa Fe Super Chief set. It's a very, very nice engine, very, very nice set. It's very beautiful, very colorful, and sleek and aerodynamic. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want some more train videos in the future, I think I might probably do a couple more train videos. Smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you thought of the video, and we'll see you next time. And I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.